hosts on Thanksgiving for a long time now. 1934 is when it started, from the University of Detroit Stadium to Tiger Stadium to the Pontiac Silverdome. And today, the city of Detroit welcomes us to Ford Field as we kick off the John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Series. And we've got a good one today, Brock. The Lions hosting their longtime rivals, the Green Bay Packers. Along the Packers sideline, there's a look at their head coach, Matt LaFleur. His guys 6-2 over the last 2 months of play. Along the opposing sideline, head coach of the Lions, Dan Campbell. His guys always excited to play on the Thanksgiving stage each year.
Jack Fox to kick off.
Glad to have you with us, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward on the call. That is punter Jack Fox with the honors here. And we're off in Detroit. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL. Brock is 3rd as a starter from Utah State. It's Jordan Love.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Coverage by Jack Campbell.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Running out route complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35.
12 yards. And the Packers first down.
Reed will go in motion right.
Gain of 12. First down, Packers.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Love from the gun. Completed over the middle. So the flag cost him 5, but he picks up 6. We've got 2nd and 9.
A gain of 7. It's 2nd and 8.
Shotgun now for Love. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Quick throw out wide by Love. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Complete.
2nd and 3 now.
11, Jaden Reed. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Sticking in the air. Love.
33-yard line.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Right, he's gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd down.
Once more, it's Love.
3 yards to go.
Dumps it off. Jacobs. And they make the stop. I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first. We've set it down from 37.
37-yard line.
Love now off the play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14.
It's a gain of 23
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Packers first down.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Brought in. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
A gain on the play. That's good.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it.
First and goal, Green Bay.
Jacobs. Has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Love out of the shotgun. From the pop, and the Lions are there to bring him down. Quickly there, chances at the end zone, running out Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Dude, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative plays. They not only destroyed that play, they destroyed drives. Well done, defense.
Now from back at the 7, here's 3rd and goal. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Lions nothing.
On now is McManus to kick this away.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from this performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, and took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those 2 numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Running it with David Montgomery. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Goff on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
That's good.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another Detroit.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They get 23 on that one. And the Lions have a 1st down.
3 more yards. That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and 10.
Looking inside the red zone. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. Is brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
10 more yards. Complete to David Montgomery. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
We go play action with Goff.
at the Packers 10-yard line.
He will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish off their opening drive. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10.
The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. First down throw, here's Love. Connects on the crosser. Well, he's going to be brought down here at the 42.
A gain of 17
That one goes for
yards.
17 yards and moves the
And
chains.
Packers first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
First down.
Love now on first and 10. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Intended for
Trying to find his tight end.
Incomplete.
So second down coming up.
It's second down and 10.
Back to the air. Love. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect. Gronk. It's third down.
It's third down.
To the air on third and long.
Yards to go.
Oh, he puts some air under this one. Right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Matthew Golden. So that brings up fourth and long.
Daniel Whelan.
The Packers send out their punting units. Back deep for the Lions is Sione Vaki. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together finding the end zone. He gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They'll come up on first and 10.
13 yards on the play. And the Lions first down.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Yards. That's another Detroit Lions.
Again, it's Gibbs.
First down.
He dodged the tackle. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
13 more yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they bring him down around the 34.
St. Brown. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3. At the
We're one quarter closer to some turkey as we reach the end of one on Thanksgiving. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got into the 27. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. That's good for a gain of 5. Javon Bullard bringing that play to an end.
He was brought down by Javon Bullard.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the Packers' 22-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to go. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Williams, incomplete.
Third down run by Gibbs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. Here we go with Montgomery. They blow this play up. They're humbled and sent off the field here with a loss of yards and a turnover on downs.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution and more than likely making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
Hits him on the out route. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. First and 10 from the 32. Love looking to pass. Throwing the out route complete. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
13 yards on the play. That's another.
Love with it on first down. Hits him on the end route. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Completed over the middle. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up
Love on third and short. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down.
By Brian Branch.
They're going to go. It's Love. Got his man. It's Golden. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Packers first down. An 8-yard
Running on first here with Jacobs. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
Makes it third and
Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. He brushed him off with ease. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
a gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Packers first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Packers.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving. That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
On second down, Jacobs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing his Love on third. Has his man, it's Dobbs. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a second quarter lead. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Lions 7.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. This makes it up to the 25. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He's out in the clear. And he is down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
A gain of 41 yards on the play. And the Lions...
Off to the air now. He completes it in traffic. And they take him down right along the 30.
Amon-Ra St. Brown. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 30-yard line.
Setting the throw. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch. All set now. 1st and 10.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Lions first down.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
It's inside the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Detroit Lions.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a 1st down too.
Gibbs will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Gibbs again. And he won't get anything this time. They stop him at the 4. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Stick around. Some more from Ford Field on its way. Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to get it with the option. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Lions earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Jared Goff touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands it off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Thrown on 1st down, Love. Pass caught out right by Golden. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the
Love from the gun. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. He's making a bid for it. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
9 yards. And the Packers.
Love out of the shotgun. And they're going to tag a defender with this one.
Pass interference. Defense.
And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. First down throw. Here's Love. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2. At the
Shotgun now for Love. Escapes the... And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
A loss of a yard. It's third down.
On the gun on third down. It's Love. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. Daniel Whelan on the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Dan Campbell getting his Lions offense ready to go for a new series. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock, because safety really the only concern as they take possession here inside their 5-yard line. Drive begins with Gibbs. This is close, but he is not in the end zone, Brock. By less than a yard, they avoid the safety. But boy, that was close.
A loss of a yard.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Another one for Gibbs. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the third quarter. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll toss it to Gibbs. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
From the gun, Goff. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Third down.
Trying to sneak here, Goff. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line, no gain.
And the Lions first down.
They've got first down here from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. 7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Connects on one to Jamison Williams. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's good for a Lions first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Connects on the crosser. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Going again. It's Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, Goff.
10-yard line.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. A give to Gibbs. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Bates' kick is up and good. And they've taken back the lead.
Well, that didn't take too long. 1 series in, and he's given them the second-half lead.
Fox now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. And this, of course, the opener of a 3-game slate for Thanksgiving this year. Coming up, we're going to have Chiefs-Cowboys from Dallas. And we'll wrap up with Bengals-Ravens in Baltimore. And through all of it, we are honoring Coach himself, Brock. These games all a part of the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration.
Yeah, it's not often in this game, right? The ultimate team game, the NFL, so representative that you have an individual, right, that is synonymous with this day. But that's exactly who the Hall of Famer John Madden was.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Takes the handoff, now Love. That's complete to Reed, out left. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Packers, first down.
To the air with Love. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. The Lions get to it. And this will reach the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions push their lead further to start the half. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I could hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
That quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game.
Lions 24, Packers 14. Jack Fox to kick
Nice
off
little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. And they're going to try to take the lead back to 1 possession here after that last score pushed it up to 24-14. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Play action. Love. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Herbie Joseph on the coverage.
Back to the air. Love. Quick slant taken in by Dobbs. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35.
On the play. And the Packers first down.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I gotta make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on this 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And he'll have his fair catch right along the 25.
The
Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Goff. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 9.
3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stretch.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Lions first down.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Has the connection to right. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
And again, here's Goff. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Gonna throw again. Goff. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Pass caught out right by Golden. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's good for a Packers first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Green Bay first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Now Love on the play fake. This one taken in by Kraft. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Off the RPO, they get it to Reed. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. at the 6.
Just one quarter standing between these teams and Turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the fourth. Five still to go here. This is second down. Quick throw out wide by Love. And he stops. Give him about 7 on the play and give his offense a first and goal.
And the Packers first
Stick it in the air. Love. This one's caught. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
to number 22.
Here's second and goal from the 6.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
And again,
The
Love.
6-yard line.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
To Tucker.
The Packers make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal. We tie this game in the fourth.
Packers 21. Brendan McManus.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own
The
25-yard
Lions and
line.
Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Play action here with Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play of this drive, might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Second and 16.
Hey, God bless
At
the
the
Ted
20-yard
Washingtons,
line.
Casey Hamptons, Vince Wilforks, all them run stuffers back in the day. But the D-tackles of today, you not only have to stuff the run, you have to eat up the pass, too, and that D-tackle just got it done.
From the gun, Goff. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Goff now, third and long. Fights off the pressure. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
The Lions readying for the punt.
Formation for the
And after that
Lions.
drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
First and 10.
Now here comes the Green Bay offense.
40-yard line.
And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
The coverage by Jack Campbell.
Play fake, it's Love. Gets it complete, here's Marshawn Lloyd.
Love's pass.
And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're gonna face third down.
It's third and 7.
To the air on third and long. Love fumbled it. Going the other way, Lions have it. And this will reach the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow their lead on the turnover. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover, they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it. I felt it.
Yep.
Everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway. They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And Lions make it a 10-point ball game.
Lions 31, Packers 21.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry.
Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Love out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Love from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jaden Reed, the intended target. And that brings up 4th and long. Their punter making his way out now. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Dan Campbell getting his Lions offense ready to go for a new series. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. This give is to Vaki. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. This one goes for 3 yards. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
That's good for a Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off play action, Goff. Still on his feet. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Loss of 8.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Goff tosses that quickly out wide. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
12 yards on the play. Leads to 3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. It's on target to Williams. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Give him 24 on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, That's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Isaiah McDuffie on the tackle. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Packers.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Running for it with Montgomery. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Lions can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Point after up and good for Bates. And the Lions take a 3-possession lead.
Packers 21.
Fox now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Once again, it's a pass caught by Reed. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's good for a Packers 1st down. At the 46-yard line.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Target that time, Jaden Reed. So it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Back to the air, Love. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. Incomplete. Throwing his Love on 3rd. 20 and deep down the right line. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get it back to win 2 possessions. Christian Watson with the touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Packers cut the lead down to 10. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And no luck, the Lions there to recover. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Dan Campbell getting his Lions offense ready to go for a new series. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Packers.
Goff back to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. The Packers take their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
3rd down and 2.
Nickel look by the Packers on 3rd down. Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. On fourth down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Bates' kick is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Here's Robinson with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Love with it on first down. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Shotgun now for Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And the Packers first down.
Loves to throw again. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
10 more yards. That's another Packers first down.
On first and 10, here's Love. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
8 more yards. That's another Packers first down.
To the air with Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It moves to 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. The end zone here. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Put the body on the line for his team. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Packers first down.
First down throw. Here's Love. Hits him on the in route. And he'll go down here at the 16. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They get up there and clock the ball. A little over 50 seconds now remaining. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Throwing now. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Making the call himself. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And this one, just a formality till the clock runs out. It's only one timeout remaining to stop it. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They're drawing up for him. So it's one for the win column for the Lions. And I know we talked about this in meetings this week, Brock, but I want to bring it to the air now, too. How much is a chance to play on this day, on Thanksgiving, and then to win this game viewed and valued by the guys out there?
Yeah, I think they will say, maybe at the podium afterwards, hey, it's just any other game, and every win's a win in the NFL. But you know, kind of like primetime games, when the whole country's watching, when your family, your friends, your peers, everybody gets to take this in and celebrate a holiday, yeah, it's very special.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.